that this would disappear?
I want to be positive. I don't want to be negative. I'm a positive person. Somebody said, "Oh, I wish you'd be more negative."
Get back to your comments about what could have happened and the actions that you took. Is there any fairness to the criticism that you may have lulled Americans into a false sense of security when you were saying things like it's going to go away?
Well, it is.
And that sort of thing. But
Jim, it's going away.
But when you were saying
it's going to go away, hopefully at the end of the month, and if not, it hopefully will be soon after that. Go ahead, Jim.
I wanted to get back to the virus. You were saying at the beginning of the press conference that you're looking at holding back 10,000 ventilators. Is that because you need to pick and choose where these ventilators are going to have to go because of the nature of the pandemic?
Right.
And how it's spreading? And also, I just wanted to ask Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birx, if it's possible after you finish, is that part of the reason why you're projecting 100,000 to 200,000 deaths, that there are going to be some people who aren't going to be able to get ventilators or be put on?
Actually, just the opposite. We're holding back. We have almost 10,000, and we're holding because we're going to need them over the next couple of weeks as the surge goes on. You see the chart. We haven't hit the top yet, and we have to be able to move them immediately. And we can't take them because it's going to be very hard to do that. We can't take them to places that aren't needing them. Plus, we have requests for ventilators in hospitals and in states and cities that don't need them, in our opinion. They don't need them. They won't need them at the top. So we're holding it back for flexibility. We actually just took 600 and we sent them to different locations today. But we have close to 10,000, and we'll be able to get them, and we're all set to march. We have the National Guards, and we have FEMA, and we're all set to move them to the places. So as per your second question, what we're going to do is save lives because of it.
Dr. Fauci, should Americans be prepared for the likelihood that there will be 100,000 Americans who die from this virus?
The answer is yes. We need, as sobering a number as that is, we should be prepared for it. Is it going to be that much? I hope not. And I think the more we push on the mitigation, the less likelihood it would be that number. But as being realistic, we need to prepare ourselves that that is a possibility, that that's what we will see.
A very short period of time for that to happen.
Right.
Can the country handle that in such a short period of time, within a couple of months?
Yeah.
50,000 a month.
You know, it will be difficult. I mean, no one is denying the fact that we are going through a very, very difficult time right now.
Well,
I think the hospitals,
that they're facing what looks like a medical war zone.
They are going to be facing a war zone. That's what it is. I've heard some of the paramedics and some of the doctors. They said they've been in war zones. They've never seen anything like this. You look at Elmhurst Hospital in Queens. I've never seen. I mean, I just think it's so, because that's a hospital that's near where I grew up. And it is a war zone in a true sense. Yeah, please.